There are 7 specific domains of your life that must remain behind a veil of absolute secrecy. These are not merely suggestions. They are the requirements for maintaining your personal sovereignty. You must never disclose these details to anyone, not to your closest companions, your romantic partners, or even the members of your own household. The philosophy of Stoicism teaches us that the more of yourself you expose to the world, the more handles you provide for others to pull you down. Machiavelli famously observed that while everyone perceives your outward appearance, almost no one experiences your true essence. This was more than an observation. It was a strategic directive. If you intend to retain authority over your own destiny, you must remain an enigma. The world is a marketplace of information, and people are constantly collecting data on you, often behind a mask of friendship. When you provide them with the wrong piece of intelligence, you hand them the very weapon they will eventually use to dismantle your progress. To protect your reputation, your mental peace, and your future, you must master the art of the unspoken. Here are the 7 things you must never reveal. First, you must never disclose your next move. We often feel a psychological urge to share our ambitions, believing that the support of others will fuel our journey. In reality, the opposite occurs. When you broadcast your strategies and visions, you invite the world to chip away at them. People may nod and offer words of encouragement, but beneath the surface, many are subconsciously, or even consciously, working to undermine your momentum. They don't necessarily do this out of malice, but out of a deep-seated fear of what your success says about their own stagnation. Your plans are only safe within the confines of your own mind. They only become real once they are executed. The truth is that most people do not want to see you ascend beyond their reach. As your ambition grows, your friends often transition into critics. If your trajectory threatens their comfort zone, they will attempt to sabotage you with a smile. They will offer constructive doubts designed to stall your engine. Power thrives in the shadows of silence. You do not require the validation of the crowd. You require the evidence of your results. If an opponent sees your move before you make it, they can block it. If they see it after it is finished, they can only respect it. Furthermore, by announcing your goals, you set yourself up for public ridicule if you stumble. Do not give the world the satisfaction of witnessing your process. Let them only witness your triumph. Smart individuals speak through their achievements, not their intentions. They don't explain the dream, they deliver the reality. Consider the common scenario of someone announcing a new business venture. The moment the words leave your lips, you are met with a barrage of skepticism disguised as concern. People will ask if it's the right time or remind you of the risks involved. They aren't worried about your well-being. They are terrified that you might actually break free from the collective cage. They will use your past self to anchor your future self, reminding you of who you used to be, to prevent you from becoming who you are meant to be. You owe no one an explanation for your evolution. Machiavelli suggested that it is a double pleasure to deceive those who intend to deceive you. This isn't about being a liar. It's about playing the game of life 2 steps ahead. Silence is not a lack of action. It is the ultimate form of strength. Second, you must never reveal your weaknesses. The moment you confess your vulnerabilities to the wrong individual, you become a target. You might believe you are practicing radical honesty, but in a competitive world, you are simply providing an inventory of your flaws for others to exploit. Marcus Aurelius advised us to be tolerant of others, but exceptionally strict with ourselves. This means dealing with your internal struggles privately. Most people do not truly care about your pain, and those who do are often watching to see where you are most fragile, so they know exactly where to strike when interests eventually diverge. What you perceive as a cry for assistance, a predator perceives as leverage. You might bleed in front of someone, and they may pretend to help you, but they are actually measuring the depth of the wound. Many of your future enemies are currently wearing the mask of a friend. You must never expose a part of yourself that you have not yet mastered. Your internal battles are your responsibility. not a public broadcast. If you expect others to carry your emotional burdens, you are setting yourself up for a lifetime of debt. Look back at your life. How many times has an old secret been used against you during a conflict? That supportive relative or loyal ex-partner who now uses your deepest insecurities as a weapon is the rule, not the exception. The most painful betrayals always come from those who were once in your inner circle. The wounds that cut the deepest are the ones you volunteered to show. To prevent this, you must build your character in the dark. Conquer your demons behind closed doors. Become the type of person who masters his pain, rather than marketing it for sympathy. In a world of emotional exhibitionists, the man who remains unreadable is the man who remains untouchable. Do not show the world your cracks. Be the storm that refuses to break. Your pain is sacred territory. Protect it. Third, you must never reveal the full extent of your income or your financial status. There is a profound reason why old money is characterized by discretion, while new money is characterized by noise. Genuine power does not need to shout to be recognized. The moment you begin discussing your earnings, you change the chemistry of every relationship in your life. You become a target for comparison, envy, and calculation. People stop seeing the person and start seeing the bank account. Wealth does not just alter your lifestyle. It alters how the world perceives your utility. If people know what you have, they will begin to formulate ways to access it, beat it, or diminish it. Silence regarding your finances is the ultimate power move. It forces people to wonder, and mystery always commands more respect than transparency. If they don't know the size of your arsenal, they cannot plan a defense against you. Machiavelli understood that money is a weapon, and a wise commander never reveals his weapons before the battle begins. When you reveal your financial success, you inadvertently create expectations. Friends may feel entitled to your resources. Family members may expect you to solve every problem with a checkbook. If you refuse, you are labeled the villain, regardless of your reasons. This isn't about being stingy. It's about self-preservation. During your building phase, you must be ruthless in your focus. Do not allow the weight of other people's expectations to crush your progress. By keeping your income private, you retain the ability to walk into any room and be underestimated. And being underestimated is the greatest strategic advantage you can possess. Fourth, never broadcast your relationship conflicts. We live in an era where people use social media as a confessional for their romantic drama. This is a catastrophic error. When you share the details of your arguments or the failings of your partner, you are broadcasting your own instability. You are showing the world that your foundation is shaky. When people see cracks in a structure, they don't usually offer to help fix them. They wait for the collapse so they can scavenge the remains. Your relationship is a private battlefield. No one outside of that circle deserves a map of your emotional vulnerabilities. The moment you take your domestic problems public, you lose the respect of your peers. You become a character in a soap opera, a source of entertainment for people who are likely dealing with their own failures. Furthermore, what you say in a moment of anger becomes permanent ammunition for others. If you tell your friends that your partner disrespected you, they will never forget it. Even after you have forgiven it, you have effectively lowered your own status by showing that you tolerate such treatment. If your relationship is in trouble, fix it internally or end it decisively. Do not parade the wreckage. People only respect what you protect. If you treat your union as something sacred, the world will eventually treat it that way too. But if you treat it as a topic for group chat gossip, you give others permission to disrespect both you and your partner. If you truly need guidance, seek it from a mentor or a professional who is far removed from your social circle. Never let your emotional chaos become the defining feature of your public persona. Fifth, never share your family problems with the outside world. You might think that being open about your upbringing or your family's dysfunction makes you authentic. In reality, It just makes you a subject of judgment. The world is not a therapy session. When you reveal the chaos of your home life, people do not see a survivor. They see a product of dysfunction. They project that instability onto your professional and social capabilities. There is a brutal reality to human nature. People consume your pain as a form of entertainment. They will listen to your stories of family betrayal with a sympathetic face, but they will repeat those stories as gossip the moment you leave the room. By revealing your family's flaws, you strip yourself of your dignity. Machiavelli noted that it is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both. But when you overshare family trauma, you achieve neither. You are merely pitied, and pity is the death of respect. When you are at work or in a position of leadership, your foundation must appear solid. If you reveal that your personal life is a mess, people will subconsciously doubt your ability to handle high-stakes responsibilities. They will wonder if your baggage will eventually interfere with your performance. Your scars are yours to carry, and yours to heal. Do not give the vultures of the world a reason to circle your life. Heal in silence, build in silence, and let the world see only the strength of the person you have become, not the debris of the place you came from. Sixth, never share your long-term goals. I am not referring to your plans for the weekend. I am referring to the empire you intend to build, and the version of yourself that does not yet exist. These visions must be guarded with your life. There is a psychological phenomenon where telling someone your big goals provides a premature sense of completeness. Your brain receives a hit of dopamine from the praise you get for just talking about the goal, which actually reduces your motivation to do the hard work required to achieve it. Most people do not want to see you win on a grand scale. They are comfortable with you improving slightly, but they will become resentful if you aim for the stars. They will offer realistic advice that is actually designed to keep you at their level. When you keep your long-term vision secret, you create a vacuum of mystery that builds your internal power. Let them see nothing, expect nothing, and prepare for nothing. The man who talks about his big plans is a target. The man who executes them in silence is a force of nature. By keeping your goals private, you avoid the validation trap. You don't need the world to believe in your vision. You only need to believe in it yourself. When you make your plans public, you give everyone a seat at the table to critique and water down your dreams. You start adjusting your ambitions to make them digestible for others. Do not sacrifice your greatness for the sake of being understood. Work in the shadows, train in the silence, and let your results be so loud that they eventually force the world to take notice. Seventh, never reveal your biggest regrets. We all have moments in our past that we wish we could erase. Failures, lapses in judgment, or times when we were less than our best selves. You might feel a desire to confess these things to feel lighter, but in a ruthless world, confession is merely the act of arming your enemies. Most people are not equipped to handle your past with grace. They will store your regrets and wait for the opportune moment to throw them back at you. Your regrets will always be more interesting to people than your current successes. People love a fall from grace story because it makes them feel better about their own mediocre lives. If you tell someone how you were once manipulated or how you once failed, they will never truly see you as the powerful person you are today. They will always see the weak version of you lurking beneath the surface. Your past is not a talking point. It is your private discipline. Use it to fuel your growth, but never use it as a story to gain sympathy. Strong individuals carry their history in silence. Freedom does not come from telling everyone everything. It comes from mastering your past so thoroughly that it no longer requires an explanation. Let your future be so dominant that your past becomes irrelevant. If you must unburden yourself, do it in a journal or before a higher power. Do not give the person sitting across from you the ammunition to destroy your progress. In conclusion, the world does not respect those who are open books. It respects those who are disciplined, calculated, and unreadable. Most people fail to become truly powerful because they leak their energy through oversharing. They move loudly, they talk early, and they seek validation before they have earned victory. If you want to be a person of substance, you must guard your silence, move with precision, strike with surprise, and understand that the most dangerous person in the room is the one who listens more than he speaks. Guard your secrets, protect your vision, and level up in the shadows. The world doesn't need your explanations, it needs your results.